There's a time and place for everything, they say, and yeah, I got no introduction for this. Yeah, this is the Lost World Trespasser, and yeah.
The person you're trying to reach is unavailable. Please leave a message after the tone.
Anne, are you there? It's Jill. Pick up the phone. God, don't tell me your mom was serious. You're in Costa Rica? Visiting the natives, huh? Sun, sand, and adventure? My little Indiana Anne, world traveler extraordinaire. Well, give me a call when you get back, okay? By the way, I thought you hated flying.
Auxilio. Este es el vuelo CR-17. Hemos perdido poder en un motor. ¡Estamos cayendo!
Well, that blows. Okay, we're back again. Okay, basically, this is Trespasser, Jurassic Park.
Hello?
Or rather,
Marquez? Are you there? ¿Estás ahí? He was shouting when we went down. Just trying to level us out.
Anyway, if there's no more voiceovers. Yeah, this is Trespasser, The Lost World. Basically, I'm being a little ticked off with Jurassic World movies and properties, so I decided to kind of go back and look at a, I won't say necessarily obscure, because a lot of Jurassic Park fans seem to be aware of this game and it's what it tried to do, but yeah, I gotta say right now, you can probably tell by just looking at this is a game that's not going to look much better. This game is doesn't work too well on modern computers, like at all. So you're gonna have to deal with the bad graphics. I've tried multiple patches, fan-made patches, to hopefully make it play a little bit smoother, as well as make the game look a little better, or look how it's supposed to back in, when this game came out, 1998. Look back then, but none of them really worked right. And I tried a bunch, and I'm tired of trying them, so we got to deal with the first time I played this. Yeah, I did not grow up with this game. In fact, I just played through it like earlier this year. So I just decided to play through it again because why not? Yeah, if you don't know much about this game, Trespasser was kind of like with jumping on the whole survival horror binge that was going on back in the day. Yeah, 1998. And it was basically trying to kind of take the survival horror aspect to the nth degree by basically being as realistic as possible. As you can see, there is no HUD interface, and there isn't going to be a HUD interface.
Foundation, maybe.
And it's all done. So I have full control of this arm, as you can see. This is me using the mouse, and you use the second one, the other button, to pick up things or interact with things. And it's kind of tiring. It did inspire a lot of games, though. It's said to be an inspiration for, what was that game? Surgeon Simulator, I think it's called. I know it inspired a few other games as well. But the game is really difficult to play, and in many ways it's not very good. But it doesn't actually stun anybody. Why people continue to play it, as well as like modding it. Like I said, there's tons. I found so many patches for this game, trying to fix it. And unfortunately, only one of them kind of worked, and it didn't really work. Like all it really did was, like basically, it worked in the sense that it would let me progress.
It's beautiful here. Must be one of the offshore islands. Cocos. One of the Cinco Muertes, maybe.
I shouldn't say progressed, but it allowed me to, it made the game look how it's supposed to. But in order for it to actually work like it was supposed to, basically I would have to play in the regular mode, and then load a save I made in that game, and then load it through this version, and it would play how it was supposed to. It didn't seem worth it, so yeah, I think you're gonna have to deal with the game looking like crap. So sorry about that. Okay, let's see some of our
8
weapons.
shots.
Yeah, we got myself a Spaz 12.
Heavier than I thought. Keep it steady.
If you're holding a shotgun with one hand, it's not easy. Yeah, by the way, your arm is broken. That's why, like, I only can do this. I can't use both hands, so one arm is completely unusable, which makes this game pretty tricky at times. So what do we got?
6 left.
I got 357, or I got the fancy Deagle.
8 shots.
44, if I remember correctly. I think the manual said it was a 44. I want to say it's... I don't know why they didn't just go for 50 action. Actually, when did the 50 action come out? Actually, not sure. Now I think about it. Can't remember when the 50 action Express came out. I think so. So maybe the 44 was the largest you can get for a Desert Eagle at the time. I don't know. And again, it's such an exotic caliber that it probably wouldn't be practical. It's kind of interesting though how many actual firearms are available on Site B versus on Isle Nublar. Come on! Thank you. Yeah.
Maybe if there's a phone line or a radio.
Hold on a second. Let me try to get something in here. Yeah, this is also a pain in the butt. Okay. Yeah, I don't need to walk forward. We're just gonna deal with that. Yeah, basically in order for me to use the menu, I have to hold the button down. And then I can, like, kind of do what I'm supposed to do. It's just... it's stupid. Yeah, there's also like blunt weapons, but they're not that great. Not to say they don't have their uses when they come
8
about,
shots.
but more than likely you're going to be just trying to find guns and use them whenever you can, because they're going to be more useful in the long run.
Engine. Some kind of... Wait. International Genetic Technologies. That was the company from the dinosaur trial. After the trial, that old guy, John Hammond, wrote a book. He said it was somewhere in Central America.
My name is John Parker Hammond. I was born on March 14th, 1928.
Oh, no. Oh, God. This is Site B. This is John Hammond's Lost World.
Yep. So which one's worse? Do I just go back back home and start browsing on the deep web, or do I just stand on an island full of dinosaurs? More weapons. At least there's like one weapon. I think it's like a 22 rifle or something. It can't be much bigger than a 22. I doubt it's anything more impressive. But I did use it a lot when I first played through this game, so can't argue with that. And you want to help me? You want to? Thank you.
Around 10?
Yeah, I guess it could be like a... I don't know what else... I don't really know what this could be, now I think about it. Cylinder's kind of... that's not a full cylinder. Oh, I can't help but feel like this can't be much bigger than a 22. I doubt it's like a 30-30 or anything like that. I don't know. We're just gonna stick with the shotgun in this.
8 shots.
Yeah, as you'd expect, you know, shooting a shotgun with one hand is not very easy. And yes, the sights are accurate for the most part, but it's very difficult to use them, as you can see, because you can't, like, you know, hold down sights or anything, so it's kind of tricky.
Brachiosaur, oldest of our recreations by 50 million years. The only true Jurassic native.
Oh, man. He really did it. Now that is an incredible smell.
Well, I guess it's not entirely true now I think about it. I actually do have one other patch. I did install the official patch. There was one official patch by DreamWorks. And I do have that installed. That's basically all it does. Like, it did do some level modifications from what I understand, like minor ones, but the major change is mostly just functionality. Like, the grabbing thing's a lot better, the jumping is significantly better. I almost want to say it should just be required, because 1.0 is really, because the standard version is a little tricky.
I knew all along this was a stupid idea. They're probably out drinking right now. Anne? Anne who?
Yeah, so, ooh, look at you.
7. So that's what that feels like.
Yeah, so something gives me a feeling, shooting a shotgun. Yeah, that's probably one thing they did mess up on. As you can see, is, she somehow can cock it with one hand. And let me tell you, with the SPAS, I think that's what this is. I'm pretty sure that's what this is. SPAS 12.
The technology, the real trick of it, is still in there. In a darkened room in an empty building with a dirty floor, it waits. The flashpoint, the origin of Jurassic Park.
God. Yeah, you're gonna have puzzles like this all the time on this game. Okay, let's take the shotgun back.
Looks like 7.
But yeah, as I said before, like, basically somehow she can...
A forest this wild, this unknown, has not been seen by any human since the great hunters of the early Pliocene.
Okay, before I get interrupted again, yes, so you can see that she tried to shoot it, and somehow she can cock it with one hand without any kind of motion towards the pump action. So, yeah, the game's not 100% realistic, but I mean, there were semi-automatic shotguns back then, though, so I'm a little surprised that they didn't.
6.
Velociraptor, a small theropod native to China and Mongolia. Pack hunter, quite vicious and quite intelligent.
This was the place. This used to be just an urban myth.
Yeah, as you can probably see, I'm not really exploring much, but also because this game is kind of falls short on that. There's not very much to explore, surprisingly. Site B doesn't have much to explore on. There's only like a couple places where there actually is like some things that's kind of like worth looking around,
Welcome
but
to
otherwise.
the city of tomorrow.
Welcome to Site B, an InGen research facility. For centuries, mankind has wondered about the dinosaurs, the largest land animals ever to have lived. Now, thanks to breakthrough technology...
Yeah, so there's not much to elaborate on. There's just not much to look at, surprisingly. I've gone on to when I first played this. I went all around, and there's just not. It's actually not as vast as many people actually want it to be, which is a shame. Very much a shame.
That's it. 8 shots. 5, 3, 1. Empty. That's it.
Alright. Yeah, you might be wondering why I did that, because if I remember correctly, your weapons don't go with you. Annoyingly so. Like, you can have any weapons you have on you, the next level you're not going to have them. So, yeah.